Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on this Nicki Minaj diss track towards Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, I guess they're beefing. It was something that I didn't really know too much about, but it was something where I'm like it doesn't really surprise me. It's one of those things where it's like just based off of Nicki Minaj's track record. Yeah, she tends to beef with a lot of different people. I remember when she very first emerged into the scenes and she was beefing with Mariah Carey, and I'm like, fam, I feel that Mariah Carey is on a level where she don't really need to beef with nobody. I mean, I don't even think she even came out with no like diss tracks or anything towards Nicki Minaj. So it's kind of like, yeah, Mariah Carey, and the thing is this: I wanted to compare that situation to this situation currently going on right now with Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, because yeah, I don't remember Mariah Carey coming out with no diss track. We're talking about Mariah Carey. We're talking about the woman that literally becomes a meme on November 1st. All right, and she is a meme all the way from November 1st to December 25th. Okay, that time frame. Okay, I can't even count up the number of days because I'm not that good at math. But anyways, like I got a calculator, but it's like somewhat functional. I just got, after a few updates, then I might be able to do that math. But we're talking on almost 2 months of this woman being a meme, okay? I'm saying we're talking about the woman that literally Ariana Grande like idolizes her when it comes to like singing and stuff. Like she is the queen of high notes. I feel like that there are a lot of greats when it comes to hitting high notes. Mariah Carey is like she. The thing is this: her high note sounds like a beautiful scream. Like if I can describe Mariah Carey hitting a high note, that's the best possible way of describing Mariah Carey. But it's like, I mean, the woman she's a hit maker. Like this is Mariah Carey. I don't think there's nobody in this world. Even when I remember when she had beefed with Eminem, and she did like a diss towards him, and it was like the obsessed, why are you so obsessed with me or something like that. And I'm like, fam, that was actually a good dish. That's one. It was one of those disses where it's like it's a singing diss almost, but at the same time I was like, nah, I would say Mariah Carey kind of killed it on that dish. Many people might not like it, but I'm just saying, like I thought it was an okay diss. I should listen to that again because I'm like, bro, it's been years since I've actually sat down and listened to that song. But so anyways, I remember when Nicki Minaj, when she very first started emerging in the scene, and they did like, I think they were on American Idol for a little bit, both Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey. And yeah, they were like, they got into a full blown argument. I think they had got into an argument and stuff. But anyways, I'm pretty sure they even have like a Wikipedia page. My thing is this: if they have a Wikipedia, well, I know they're gonna have a Wikipedia page for Nicki Minaj. But if they have a feud part of her Wikipedia page, I guarantee and I promise you, yeah, there was like Nicki Minaj. It's like, nah, you've been known to get into some beefs and some dramas, so that's why it's kind of like, why, like it's something where she had made some tweets. I'm gonna open up her Twitter just to see what she's talking about and stuff. But by the way, I'm not doing this to like hate or spread any negative energy towards Nicki Minaj. I know people will probably will want to turn it into that, but it's like it's not that. So they don't have like no she got into gaming. Oh no, okay, no, it was like a playable character in Call of Duty. She's in Roblox too, huh? I guess. I mean, I thought she was like actually gonna be doing some, but anyways, they don't have nothing like showing that she ain't got into beefs. What is this? There's like some random stuff done popped up. Okay, yeah. Feuds. There we go. Okay, so there's all like, Minaj has been embroiled in several feuds with other artists, most notably female rappers. She had beef with Lil' Kim. When did that happen? That had to have been like at the start of her career, and it's like, fam, we're talking on Lil' Kim. Like, I feel like if there's anybody in the female rap game that's like well established, like she has a well established name, it's Lil Kim. If that was like early on in her career, I'm like, I know she didn't win that feud. So Cardi B, I remember she beefed with Cardi B, and then yeah, now they must have just recently added it, Megan Thee Stallion. There's like, after Lil Kim and media critics noticed resemblance between Minaj and her on the Sucker Free mixtape, Lil Kim accused Minaj of copying her image, saying, "If you are going to steal my swag, you're going to have to pay. Something gotta give. You help me, I help you. That's how it goes." Minaj's single, Roman's Revenge with Eminem, was believed by critics to be a response to Lil Kim's comments. Although at the time she denied this, however, in a 2018 interview with Genius, Minaj seemingly confirmed that the track Roman's Revenge was about the feud, saying, "Someone got at me, a veteran got at me, and I hit them with Roman's Revenge, and I kept on going." And the thing is this, I feel like the difference between, I don't even know, I never even heard of that song, but I feel like the difference between that and the song that she just recently dropped on about Megan Thee Stallion, it's like, fam, you have to understand, like, if you're gonna make a diss track about somebody, the thing is this, I'm not trying to be rude, but at the same time, this diss track that she made about Megan Thee Stallion, it wasn't good, okay? It was one of those diss tracks where I'm like, bruh, you could have saved that and kept it, and just not released it and things, because it wasn't, I did do a reaction to it, and I didn't really want to say it in the video, but at the same time, it's like, you have to understand that people ain't gonna really like that. I guess, like, yeah, she's probably looking at it as like, I'm a well-established artist, I don't have to go all above and beyond. But it's like, with a diss track, any old regular song, like, if that just would have been a regular song, okay, cool. That's like this song, I feel like, towards Megan Thee Stallion, like, without the diss and stuff, this could have been like, what, track 4 or 5 on an album that she comes out with. It ain't one of those singles that, like, makes the album a big deal, but it's one of those songs that makes it on the album, like, oh, okay, I just put that on there, just to add some more space to the album and stuff. But it wasn't like diss track worthy. I'll tell you this much. This won't make it in, like, if there's like a top 10 of like all-time greatest diss tracks, this ain't even in the top 100. Like, I know that, I'm telling you, this diss track that she made about Megan Thee Stallion, it wasn't all that good, okay? And the thing is this, and I know people are gonna probably be all like, oh, you're just a Megan Thee Stallion fan. Fam, I don't got no Megan Thee Stallion songs. Let me just see if I have any of her songs saved, or even so much as a feature saved on Spotify, because if not, bro, I don't be listening to Megan Thee Stallion like that. Let me check real quick. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion. I have none of her songs saved on Spotify. None whatsoever. I think I might have listened to maybe a few of her songs. Let me see how many I have of Nicki Minaj. 7 songs, okay? And it's been songs like just that I've listened to throughout her career. I'm pretty sure there's other songs that I heard of Nicki Minaj where it was like, it was, good. I think she actually did a song with Cassie, and I was all like, that was a solid song. I was like, no, it was good, but no, it was like, I would have to say, when it comes down to music, I'm more of a fan of Nicki Minaj than Megan Thee Stallion. And there's no disrespect to Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not saying like I'm a straight up fanboy, like I be going to all of Nicki Minaj's concerts, listening to all her albums. I have even listened to this last album. I've listened to maybe a couple of songs that she did on that album, and I think it was the one song she did with Uzi, and then the other song where she sampled Billie Eilish. Them the only 2 songs I've listened to off of that whole album. Other than that, yeah, it's just been songs I've listened to or heard of throughout Nicki Minaj's career where I'm all like, them songs are solid. So, but anyways, all right, let's continue on. So there was like, all right, so she beefed with Lil Kim, and then there's like, okay, then there's the Cardi B stuff, and then Megan Thee Stallion, and so they don't really like tell. I feel like she done beef with more people. Nicki Minaj, people she's beefed with, because I feel like there has to be more. Remy Ma, Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus. I think I remember when she got into it with Miley Cyrus, because she was at they were at like a an award show or something, and then she goes on to say, "Miley, what's good?" Yeah, I remember that. That was something that I do remember. I hate when I go onto websites and it's like, fam, I'm not trying to sign into your guys' website. If you want people to read articles, it's like, let me read an article. I'm not here to sign into your website. I don't know who you are. I don't want to know who you are. It's like, bro, get out of here with that. So, Cardi B, okay, Remy Ma. I know of Remy Ma. I have heard of Remy Ma and stuff. Haven't really listened to too much of her songs. I think I might have like a feature or two of her music and stuff. But okay, with her, Taylor Swift is crazy. I'm like, that's somebody where I'm like, Taylor Swift. Why is it that there feel like that there's people? That has to be like a Kanye thing, because I know Nicki Minaj. She has done some music with Kanye. And it has to be like, oh, Kanye's my friend, so obviously I gotta, be all buddy with him and stuff. But yeah, it's Taylor Swift. Like I don't get that, But anyways, yeah, then Mariah Carey, Farrah Abraham. Wasn't she like on? I think she was like on an MTV. Oh yeah. No, yeah, she was on an MTV show, 16 and Pregnant. Okay, you're beefing with people from 16 and Pregnant. That is crazy. Then, yeah, they said, Demi Lovato? What has she got beef with her for? There's like, Demi Lovato sent a Jab. I don't know why I read Jab. Jab, the rappers were after. Minaj failed to mention her in an Instagram photo from the 2016 Met Gala. And then she goes on to, I guess this is what Demi Lovato wrote. They was like, when you aren't mentioned in a post but didn't do, an explicit word to the person, dang, that's crazy. That would have been a fight where I'm all like, I don't know. I want to say Demi Lovato because I would say I'm a little bit more of a fan of Demi Lovato compared to Nicki Minaj. But yeah, I feel like Nicki Minaj, she might win that fight. Iggy Azalea, I feel like a lot of people have beef with Iggy Azalea at some point in time in their career, but I feel like, Iggy Azalea, she's one of those artists where I'm all like, she just seems like right now, currently, I think, Iggy Azalea, she's in her own world and stuff. So Meek Mill, I remember when she got into it with Meek Mill and stuff. I feel like she's beef with more people than just this list and things. Like, she has had to have beef with more people than this list. I feel like they're not getting everybody. But then again, Wikipedia, they didn't even mention all the rappers Nicki Minaj has beef with. Okay. Lotto. Okay. And then it's like repeats. Tyga. Who else? Azalea. Okay. Azalea Banks. That doesn't surprise me and stuff. But, okay. Yeah, she on beef with quite a few people. But I'm like, Azalea Banks, I'm like, that's kind of, I feel like that's just kind of like, don't nobody really care too much about that. But my thing is this. I think if I were to ever come across Nicki Minaj, I'm like, fam, why do you beef? Because I think one person that they left off of that list is Travis Scott. She was mad at Travis Scott. I remember this. So she goes, all right, so Travis Scott releases his album, Astro World. I think it was around the same time or the same day. Nicki Minaj, she released her album. She was mad at the fact that Travis Scott had released his album and then was trying to say that he was using his baby to promote sales and bundles and all this stuff. And I'm like, fam, for one, nobody can help it when they, have kids, especially if it's one of those things that catches you by surprise. I'm pretty sure a lot of people in this world where it's like, yeah, if they're planning on having a kid, then okay, but I highly doubt he planned to have a kid so your album wouldn't do well. That don't make no sense to me, bruh. That's one of those things where I'm like, no, you have to honestly sit down and think about that. But no, then it's like with this whole situation with Megan Thee Stallion, I'm like, fam, you're now talking on this whole beef that she had with Mariah Carey. Remember, I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably was at that time thinking, this is Mariah Carey and you're Nicki Minaj, all right? You guys couldn't really see my hands, but I lifted my hands up like at a high standard for Mariah Carey and then at a low standard for Nicki Minaj. That was at the time when Nicki Minaj was very first emerging in the scenes. Now, they're probably like neck and neck or around the same ballpark and stuff, but at the end of the day, all right, when you're beefing with somebody that's under you and that's talking on Megan Thee Stallion, why even waste time coming out with a diss track towards Megan Thee Stallion? I'm saying it's like, it's no disrespect to Megan Thee Stallion, but at the same time, it's like, How is she on the same level as you? You are Nicki Minaj. I feel like you have had the female rap game on lock for years. I feel like there has been no other woman that can top your spot when it comes to female rap music. Yeah, there might be artists, they'll come out with a song that get more plays than you. It might have more TikTok, people might be using it on TikTok more and stuff. What are some other things? You know, the music video might have more views than your music video, but at the end of the day, all right, if we to name out every female rapper out in the game right now, I'm talking on Lotto, Coi Leray, Megan Thee Stallion, where's some other artists out there and stuff. Sexy Red. I'm saying you name any other artist. Yeah, they might have a song that got more views than your latest song, but that still doesn't take away the fact that you are Nicki Minaj. You do not have to beef with nobody. But the fact that then the part that I didn't like about the diss track that just kind of ruined it for me was that she started talking on Megan Thee Stallion's mom. You know, like, okay, I understand if you got beef and issues with her mom ain't got nothing to do with it at all. And I'm like, that to me, that just shows like just poor taste in who you are as a person. I'm like, my thing is this. I get that if she said or did something to upset you, and I'm like, maybe I need to go listen to the diss track that Megan Thee Stallion came out with towards Nicki Minaj to see. But I'm saying if she ain't said nothing to you about your family that's no longer here with us, fam, then there was no reason to bring her mom up. I was like, that diss track, it was just, you know, besides like the creativeness behind it, overall, like the messages and the lyrics and all that, like there are some bars where I was like, oh dang, that's crazy. But then when she started talking about her mom, I was like, I felt like that was just in poor taste. The thing is this, and I know people are gonna probably try to like bring up past beefs that I've been in, and I'm like, the difference between my beefs that I've been in and this beef with Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, I would never go out of my way and talk about somebody's parent with the knowledge of knowing that they're no longer here with us. All right, now I know people are gonna try to use that against me and say, oh, you talked about. No, I had no idea that guy's mom was no longer here with us. All right, and a matter of fact, I apologize afterwards when I started talking. The thing is this. So to explain that situation, so yeah, there was a time where I was talking on a video about, one of these guys that was hating on my videos. I talked about one of his videos. It turned out it was a tribute video for his mom. Didn't know that. Wasn't in the description. Wasn't in the title. It wasn't said no parts of that video, at least that I didn't know of and things. But anyways, people tried to flip it, make it seem like that I was making fun of his mom and his situation, and I'm like, I wasn't. I didn't even know about his mom and his situation. So I'm like, if you guys are going to like tell the story, I'm like, tell it right. But with this situation, talking on Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, you knew that her mom was no longer here with us. My thing is this: if you ever think that you're going to work with this woman in life, I'm saying it's one of those things where it's like, you're gonna have to be smart on this. I don't think Megan Thee Stallion is ever gonna want to work with you. And if you find yourself in a situation where you go and you try to do shows and people ain't going to your shows, you put out an album and it doesn't do as well, you put out a music video and it only gets maybe less than 1 million views, like your career is starting to fall off, it's because of karma. Karma done came around, done bit you on the butt, and you can't do nothing about it. All right. So me personally, I'm like, nah, this just kind of left like a bad taste, like a bad image of Nicki Minaj in my mind and stuff. And it just, it's one of those things where I'm like, me personally, if somebody had did some stuff like what Nicki Minaj did to Megan Thee Stallion, and I'm like, I might do a follow-up with maybe an extra full-length episode if Megan Thee Stallion's diss track on hers was worse. But if it wasn't, then yeah, bro, there is no reason to do that diss track. I'm like, for one, you're Nicki Minaj, and two, it was just in poor taste. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like and subscribe if you're viewing this on YouTube, and peace.